lovely day here, and we got people signing the very last beam here for Caryl project. Got some good names here.
She took day off. I will look at this little picture. I'll walk over.
It's been quite a long time getting to this point. Taking from the venerable structure, the 1910 building, as an elementary school built in 1910 and added on to several times through the years, gutted by a fire. And then in 2001, the town decided to consolidate the elementary schools and over in Chickering, which left this site uninhabited. And since that time, in the early 2000s, there was many studies done, many citizens involved in various committees, land use committees, design committees. There was discussions that the transformation of the building would be a public-private partnerships. At one point, there was chatter about senior housing for the site, and we have finally arrived at where we are now with building a community center. So along the way, there's been many people have contributed hours to take us along this path and to get us to where we are right now. Many to thank. But I would like to just take the opportunity to thank our present Board of Selectmen, John Jeffries, Robin Hunter, and David Haviland, the Building Committee, David Billings, Luciana Birdie, Barry Goldman, Terry Soboleski, Ruth Townsend, and myself. And of course, we've got their design team of Fennick McCready, Katie Ferrier, and Michael Barker are here. But also behind the scenes was Deborah Fennick and John Richardson. We have making sure everything is going smoothly. We have Collier's project leaders here with Al, and we're very fortunate to have Al Estevez here on our team. And last but not least, of course, the guys on the field who are making this happen. Michael O'Connor Construction Company. Ed Tobin is the guy that's here from that company that's really making this all happening. He's trying to stand in the background, but it wouldn't happen, of course, without all of that. So it's a celebration. Today's a celebration of hitting this milestone, celebrating the conclusion, what we hope to be the conclusion of the structural phase of this building, but unfortunately Mother Nature threw us a little curveball, so we're a little behind on that part of it. However, we will still celebrate. And there's some traditions which go with this celebration, some say that it goes way back to the Scandinavia back in the Middle Ages, where they would put a tree limb or a tree on top of the structure to appease these tree spirits that dwell in the trees. Some say that there was a tree that would be put on top of the building, and when an evergreen tree, when the needles fell off, that was time that would be an indication that the wood structure and beams had dried out sufficiently enough to enclose the structures. The one that really struck me was there's a Dutch tradition where the workers, upon completion of the structure, put up a banner or a flag, and the owners of the building are supposed to then supply them with beer. At which time, after they are well satiated or think they are satiated enough, they would then take the banner or flag down and let construction resume. So,
how many weeks was that?
Yeah, exactly. So instead of having beer, the town of Dover would be due to insurance issues, I assume, that we are supplying coffee and donuts. But it is a celebration because the celebration is concluding this structural phase of the building. and looking forward to all the many good things that are going to happen with this building, and a job well done by the construction team and design team to get us, and all the citizens of Dover who got us to this point. So hats off to them. So thank you very much, and we will be. Wall is going to come over and take our sign beam over to what will be the rear entrance of the building, and the crane will then lift it up and put it in place. Thank you.
Thank you.